Over 500 million people worldwide now practice some form of meditation, whether it's through Zen stillness or yoga's union. But while both traditions are ancient paths to peace, they offer very different maps of the mind. In a world battling anxiety, burnout, and identity confusion, the choice between Zen and yoga is no longer academic. It's deeply personal. One says, "Sit in stillness and see." The other whispers, "Breathe, move, and become whole." Which one leads to freedom? Or do they both? Yoga and Zen emerged from the same spiritual soil, but with wildly different expressions. Yoga was born in ancient India, first referenced in the Rig Veda, and developed over millennia through the Upanishads and Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. Zen, however, traces back to Chan Buddhism in China, eventually evolving into Zen in Japan. It was influenced by Taoism's natural flow and Buddhism's core insight into impermanence. While yoga seeks union of body, breath, and soul, Zen invites you to drop everything and sit. No rituals, no philosophy, just presence. The most obvious difference lies in how the practice begins. Yoga often starts with movement, physical asanas, postures, that align the body and prepare it for deeper meditation. Each pose is a meditation in motion, engaging breath, muscle, and awareness. Zen begins with Zazen, literally seated meditation. You simply sit, often facing a wall, spine erect, breathing naturally, and watching thoughts arise and pass. No music, no guidance, no goal. In yoga, the body is the door. In Zen, silence is the teacher. Breath is central in both, but handled differently. In yoga, you'll often practice pranayama, controlled breathing techniques like nadi shodhana, alternate nostril breathing, bhastrika, bellows breath, or ujjayi, ocean breath. These stimulate or calm the nervous system and purify internal energy channels. Nadis. In Zen, there's no control, only awareness. You follow the natural rhythm of the breath, gently returning to it each time the mind wanders. Breathing is not manipulated, it is observed. It's the difference between tuning an instrument versus listening to the music. Both traditions encourage mindfulness, but the delivery is distinct. In yoga, mindfulness is embedded in each posture, each breath cycle, and even in the philosophy, it's guided. Instructors often direct attention to bodily sensations or inner experience. In Zen, mindfulness arises spontaneously through direct experience. Teachers may strike a gong or shout to bring the student back to now. The aim is non-conceptual awareness, free from labels or analysis. Yoga holds your hand. Zen drops you into the ocean and says, "Swim." Yoga is deeply philosophical. The Bhagavad Gita, Yoga Sutras, and Vedantic teachings describe concepts like Atman, soul, karma, and moksha. Yoga aims to merge the self with the supreme, often through stages of purification and surrender. Zen rejects elaborate metaphysics. It uses paradox, koans, what is the sound of one hand clapping, and stories to short-circuit the mind. There is no final answer, just experience. Yoga asks you to understand truth. Zen demands you forget everything and directly perceive it. Yoga is immensely popular for reducing stress, anxiety, and depression, with studies showing it lowers cortisol levels and boosts mood-regulating chemicals like serotonin. A 2023 Harvard study found that 12 weeks of yoga reduced generalized anxiety by 54%. Zen, too, offers deep peace, especially through Zazen and mindful walking. It trains the nervous system to relax through non-reactivity. Studies show that Zen meditation decreases amygdala activity, helping practitioners handle high-pressure environments. Yoga gives tools. Zen gives space. Together, they restore balance in a noisy world. In yoga, the guru is revered, often seen as an embodiment of truth. Teachings are passed down through lineage, often with devotion and surrender. The guru shows the way through direct instruction and spiritual guidance. In Zen, the Rashi or Zen master may challenge, confuse, or confront the student. He or she often speaks in riddles, uses silence, or offers tasks that break habitual patterns. The relationship is intimate but non-hierarchical. Yoga's guru leads you upward. Zen's Rashi knocks the ladder down and asks, "Where are you now?" Yoga seeks samadhi, a blissful absorption into the divine, the state where the mind stills and the soul merges with ultimate reality. It's deeply mystical and often described as love without object. Zen seeks satori, a sudden flash of insight that reveals the emptiness of all things, including the self. It's not union with anything but the collapse of illusions. Yoga ends in oneness. Zen ends in nothingness. Yet both leave the practitioner free, light, and awake. So Zen or yoga, which is for you? If you crave movement, structure, and union, yoga may be your home. If you seek silence, simplicity, and direct truth, Zen may be your doorway. But this isn't about choosing sides. It's about discovering what awakens you. Maybe you begin with yoga and arrive at Zen, or sit in Zen and find the breath of yoga returning. If this stirred something in you, don't just watch, practice. Roll out a mat, sit in silence, begin anywhere. And if you want more clarity, more guidance, and more stillness in your life, subscribe, share, and keep walking your path.